All right, welcome back to another monthly recap. Beautiful month of um, May started. Spring, so it's beautiful, man. I mean, yeah, it's been beautiful, but we're almost to the summer. So last month of the spring. I'm excited. I'm back again. I have been traveling the whole month of March and pretty much the April. Was not really much of a trade for me. For those that read the article that I posted on our Substack, if you haven't seen it, go read it. It's definitely something that I'm trying to really do more often. However, it's really time consuming too, and I'm trying to really be authentic about posting those stuff and be able to provide as much as information possible. So if you haven't seen it, go read it. I talk about car. I talk about a few things. So it's free subscription. So give it a thumbs up. Read if you like it, so I can do more of this stuff. But anyway, I really wanted to talk about a few things on recent stuff that I've seen on social media. Not a big social media person, but when it comes down to putting yourself out there and all that stuff, it's definitely not for me. I came from working in different family office and hedge funds. I tend to not be involved into world of social media. A lot of gurus out there and all that, but I know a lot of retail traders, beginner traders. They try to find something on an internet, and these people claiming they're big shot or they're big traders, showing their account, this, that, and they essentially try to manipulate you in any way possible to get your attention, subscribe to their stuff, and they sell you the course, they sell you the service, they sell you brokerage and all that stuff. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful out there. It's a wild world. People try to grasp up as much as possible, and these people, they certainly don't know how to trade. They don't have any proven track record. They don't have any edge. Their edge is just people, promotion, and that's how they make money. And I've seen many successful traders in the same area that they're not like that, and they don't have like a crazy social media and all that, and they don't really promote anything. So shout out to Nord Trades. This guy, I've seen his video. It's pretty cool, man. He's really tried to expose all these gurus that out there and really give you a perspective on this kind of, I guess, way of making money. And he pointed out a lot of stuff. He shared the stuff, and I really reposted this on our social media because I genuinely like the video that he posted and exposing this stuff. And he kudos to him. He has the power to do this. And honestly, some of these people are insane, man. How they really try to scam beginners or people that they don't even have a knowledge, and they fall for these trap, and they pay the price. So yeah, give it a shot. Go watch that video. Watch his videos on the social media. He has so many, I guess, episodes about traders selling their asses to become whatever, and it's very interesting. I found it funny and also important. All right, monthly recap. Another month. However, for me, it was pretty much nothingness. The entire month of March, I did not touch anything whatsoever. April came in a little bit different. It started off on a good note and ended on a slightly red because I overtraded some options that I should have done. But it's okay. I mean, not every month's gonna be great, but I kind of understood that when you give yourself a long time frame of break, then when you get back to your desk, you want to place a trade. You know, the psychology part that lets you to it gives you that like FOMO mentality that, oh, you have been absent for a while and you try to kind of get back to the game, and you probably make, you know, stupid mistakes, beginner mistakes, and it lets you to understand that, okay, no matter how much you've been absent, you still need to start slow and get back to the game, and then you automatically back to your routine type of trading. So at least for me, it's always good to take a break, and I necessarily don't see much of, you know, just over trading a lot. You know, strategy changes after trading for a very long time, and you try to be less active. But whenever opportunity appear or showed up, you need to show up too. So that's a goal. And in this case, in this March and April, I've seen nothing except car. There were other opportunities that I didn't really track. You guys probably used a lot of other ideas that our scanner put it out there, and obviously a lot of successful trades, a lot of good longs ideas. I personally did not anticipate or try to trade them because I wasn't able to, and just like not even paying attention. I was just enjoying my vacation time. And that's why just try to stay away from the screen for a while. But it was very interesting because the moment I think it was the first 2 days on April 21st, 22. I've seen many other traders, they got screwed over this car on the short side, because this thing was just keep perking up slowly. A lot of story was behind it, which I talked about it on my blog post on Substack. And it was very, very interesting because two hedge funds basically playing this in a very, very, I wouldn't say nasty, but I would say very much strategically, because at the end of the day they try to make money, and they squeeze out of a lot of people, and yeah, it was very good on the long side for pretty much from March, end of March started, stock was trading at 90 or 100, I believe, and then it just perk up every single day. We get another extension, and then a lot of people think that this was a time that a lot of shorts tried to take advantage, and then they got squeezed up. So as far as I know, I haven't heard any crazy story yet, but I've seen a lot of people were underwater. A lot of accounts blowed up. Blowing up an account when you were this, either experienced trader or some sort of intermediate trader, especially on the short side, it definitely costly. It can ruin your life. This type of action. I personally more bearish than bullish in my whole life. but I always take advantage on opportunities on the long side too, which is great. And understanding where is your risk, where is your stop, it's very important, especially on the short side. So when I see this stock going to at 840 or almost 900, I guess, no, 850, this thing tells me it's definitely something behind it that not a lot of people understand it, and then they try to revenge trade it. They try to do something about shorting this and all that. So it will definitely a liquidation type of trade for a lot of short trader. I'm not sure what other stories out there, but for me it was very interesting. When I got back, official first day was really happening, and it was in front of me, right in front of me. I've seen the dilution was coming in, and then apparently later on, it was just an absolute sale offer from one of their hedge fund, Pentwater Capital, that they tried to dilute. It took the profit pretty much, and that's what they did, and they dumped it on a public, and then a lot of people, obviously, a lot of other traders and rotation happened, and this was a great opportunity for shorting, and it was kind of the moment of truth when a company that has I think 28 billion debt, then get all the way up and fundamentally is not there, and definitely there's a lot of other things behind it. It's just a lot of retail pile up, who knows, and everyone thought this might be another GameStop type of thing, but we had seen similar like this, I think, in the past year or so, and everyone thought this was another GameStop thing, but clearly not. It proven otherwise, and so cars, first red day, official red day, really broke it down, and that was a moment. That was a great opportunity for lots of traders to take action, especially on the short side. And fortunately for me, it was a great moment to scalp on the downside. And obviously, like I said, I was back. I didn't want to size up, take some advantage on the scalp. I know this was scary. This was not a cup of tea of many, and this is very you need to be very careful with positioning and adjusting. Every tick was $5, and so you need to kind of be careful with that. But when this thing's washing out, pretty much I think I sold off the entire gain in a matter of hours. So this is the beauty of shorting. I can tell you, but I don't really want to talk about much of a shorting here. Perk up slowly, gradually getting into that. It took few days for a stock to price in, but it only take 1 day to give all the gain back. So you can kind of understand this concept, that how valuable shorting is if you know how to trade on the both side of the scenario. You're not going to be so biased about one thing, and then you make a mistake, keep shorting, you get a squeeze, and then these are going to be all your losses. And then eventually, when it happened, you're probably going to make all your losses back if you really traded perfectly, and maybe some more. So your cost of opportunity was way significant than actual opportunity in terms of taking execute the trade. So patience is always the key when you see this stuff really happens. And fortunately for me, I did not see this thing was going that much. I came back and I'm seeing there's a stock trading at $800, and next thing I know is, okay, when this is gonna end. I'm not touching it because I can't really trade it long, and I'm just waiting for the moment. So it really happens. Obviously, it's like a lifetime changing opportunity for shorts, and it's also lifetime changing for a lot of long traders if you know how to really position it, manage it. But the risk to it is significant on the long side than the short side. That's just reality of it. In If you're an experienced trader, on the short side, you know that this thing, these stuff, valuation wise, they're not supposed to be at that price, and then they really priced it. And then at the later day, I kind of wanted this thing to get this dead cat bounce and consolidate, but it clearly shows that no one's really interested in this, and it died off. Liquidation kind of dried up, and donezo pretty much. So yeah, this is the story of the car. I wanted to kind of break it down and talk about it. There's another article, the short bear. I think I did post it on our Substack. Highly recommend you to go read that. If you don't read, you don't know much. So try to read more, and get the stuff, understand more stuff by reading more, learning more. So that's very important to have. Anyway, aside from this, on the news side, we know that the Spirit airline is done. A lot of the war situation it's dire, and no one's really interested on that anymore. Whatever happens, if Trump posts something, or if it's gonna be another sort of attack or not. We already know that market is very resilient to all these stuff, and it is interesting. Economy growing in a way that they think, but in reality, it's not like that. People are poorer than ever. The gap is really gapping. So, but the stock market is always going up. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, we're not investors. We're traders. We take advantage of opportunities, and we trade them and say goodbye. That's how it should be. So then, what else we got? We got some headlines, this and that. But on a monthly recap side, yeah. So car was my main trade pretty much, and I think we had AUD. This was another one of garbage trade, I believe. I'm not sure. I think I did a scalp this one when we had it on our scanner. AUDD. I was trying to get back to my sweet spot again. Was just trading based off of catalysts that the sentiment kind of was different, and some catalysts that was completely different, and I wanted to just make some trades. And on the share wise, that was the thing. And the PL, this puppy had been interesting for me, and I think I did swing this. We call it on our swing chat. This was my go-to for a while. I think this was in February. We swing this once or twice, I believe. I did swing PL 2 times, I believe. Then one time was not pretty much significant, and the first time was clearly the best swing. Then this third time, it was terrible. I just had to give back a majority of the kind of gain that I had on this whole PL trade, which was not fun. I personally thought about most of it, parabolic happened, and this PL is very trappy. and I'm not sure. I don't see any edge on this one anymore. It got me to the point that I should just completely ignore this and get it off of my watch list. Related, I believe. Yeah, this was the whole thing. I think it was an episodic pivot or something with this. And yeah, yeah, it's a defense company, and I wanted to kind of trade based off if there's going to be some sort of news again. But I think there was another headline that came out that this stock is not good or something like that, and it really drive the price down more. And then it just now you guys can see that it kind of consolidating in this range, and I'm not really interested in this. And aside from that, I did not trade much, except few larger cap options. INTC came out with a great earning, and that was kind of a option that I was trading on the call side, and some Amazon and Nvidia. Like I said, I was all over the place this month, and I'm not so proud about my performance this month. When I'm pretty much April, it was kind of all over the place, and I was just trying to get the feeling of overall market rather than just sticking to one or two. So yeah, pretty much that was it for me on the month. But looking forward to our May and going to summer. Summer tend to be relatively less activity, at least the beginning of it. Might see some less market activity, but actually June this might be a little bit different, because June is an official day that the PDT rule will be lifted, which SEC just announced it, and that's a great news for a lot of people in America, because for a very long time you need to have $25,000 minimum in your account in order to be able to use margin and meet the PDT rule, basically, not the margin. And now that thing is gone. Majority of the brokerages are going to take this into effect, but they still have, I guess, until next year to take that into an effect for everyone's that. But I believe there's E-Trade that is going to do this on June. So if you guys opening an account and want to get on this, take advantage of it. It's a great opportunity. So it definitely create a lot of momentum, a lot of volatility. So be also careful with that. So you don't want to get caught up into crazy stuff. So yeah, be cautious, and that's pretty much it, folks, for monthly recap this time around. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, like this video so I can do more, and all this good stuff, yeah. Aside from that, hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead, and any question, reach out to us, and talk to you guys soon.